Let Coach JB coach him. He hates Kyler Murray, bro.
I know
he would not even be the quarterback. It would be Colt McCoy the rest of the year.
Is Coach Kliff Kingsbury on the hot seat to be replaced? We talk about it every year, so
he's been getting the talks every single year, man. Eventually, I can't hold cover for you no more, bro. You know, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you got my cover fire, bro. You just gonna have to get shot in the back on this one, because I mean, if you look regular season, I spell regular all kinds of wrong, but regular season,
regular.
Coaches don't make it very far in the NFL having this type of record for as long as he has, by the way.
Right.
Like, let's just be real. Unless you have some loyalty to the team, which he had a losing record in college as well. I didn't put that on there, but just for context, his college record is very similar to his NFL record. And he got fired and got hired for a job in Arizona, which is, I think that's the first time that that's ever happened in the history of football. So he obviously knows somebody, is close to somebody with the Cardinals. If anybody's Cardinals fans out there, please let me know. 27-30-1, under 500, unacceptable for all the talent that he's had on that team. Postseason record, you only been to one playoff game and you lost when you should have won. And I believe that was last year, right? Or the year before?
That was last year. That was bad. That was one of the worst performances I've seen.
You were 10-0. DeAndre Hopkins went down, and here's the thing: I compare the Cardinals right now, and where they lie their priorities with, like Kentucky in college. Will Levis, they want Kyler Murray to be so good, and people ripped me a new one when I had Kyler Murray at 20. But that second half collapse was on Kyler Murray, man. Mm-hmm. Like, you had DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah. You had and I understand he's an important player, but if you were that damn good, you could have spread the ball out, and you still had talented weapons around you. Where was Rondale Moore all last year? Talented receiver. He showed you there was one game where I think he had over 100 yards and was just running and doing whatever he wanted. DeAndre Hopkins left, and that plane crashed, and it crashed hard. So that's why I put him at 20 on my top 40, and people will rip me a new one. Does Kyler Murray even look like a top 30 quarterback this year? Ooh. Absolutely not. DeAndre Hopkins came back and breathed new life in that team. We saw him, and I saw the clip, Coach. I didn't see it last week. I saw the clip of DeAndre Hopkins getting in on Kyler Murray, man. Pause. But yeah, his Kliff Kingsbury's seat is really, really hot, like scorching hot. If they lose this game tonight, well, I ain't gonna say if they lose the game. If they don't play competitive tonight, it is what it is. And just to go back to my Kentucky analogy, Kyler Murray is Will Levis. This team should be the Arizona DeAndre Hopkinses, just like Kentucky is the Chris Rodriguez's. Yep. the Kentucky Chris Rodriguez's. The whole aura and the whole spotlight is on the wrong player. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Kliff. I mean, you're looking like Josh McDaniels, bro.
All right, thanks, Dante. Coach, same question to you. If the Cardinals lose tonight and go 4-7, keep in mind they're only 1-4 at home. Is it the hot seat for Kliff Kingsbury?
Well, Mr. Dunn, you asked the wrong person that question, because I've been saying this since the start of the season and this year. Hell yeah, he's on the hot seat. If they don't make it to the playoffs this year, he will be up out of the door, and I'm predicting he will be fired. Ain't no way in the world you can defend a 27-30 record with the one playoff game not even being competitive, not even being a competitive matchup. Kyler Murray decides to take a night off as he did the whole second half of the year last year without DeAndre Hopkins. That shows you how great of a receiver DeAndre Hopkins is and how valuable he is to this lineup. And you get over $250 million, and you come out and you have a regression season with still good weapons. AJ Green is still a veteran weapon that you can use. Rondale Moore, where has he been all year long? You did get Hollywood Brown. He still had questions. He still have questions even when he was out there on the football field anyway. And you have He doesn't like people holding him accountable. DeAndre Hopkins held this guy accountable from not finding him when he was wide open, and you saw how Kyler Murray reacted to that state. You saw how Kyler Murray reacted to that. He did not take that well. And who jumped in front of that? Kliff Kingsbury was the main one, jumped in front of that and trying to calm him down. So hell yeah, he's gonna get fired after this year, and if they don't make it, he's gonna get fired, and they will not be in the playoffs. So expect Kliff Kingsbury to get the pink slip after this year.
Would you look at that, Max? He's been hurt since.
Would y'all stop spoiling what the Fuchs, man?
Oh no, we didn't spoil it, brother. You didn't spoil it because wait till we pull it up. It's going to be even funnier.
Oh, is it? Okay.
All right, Sora. If the Cardinals lose tonight, not only will they be 1-4 at home, but it'll be 4-7 overall. So, is their coach Kliff Kingsbury on the hot seat to be replaced?
To quote my safety brother, you asked the wrong person for this. I've been saying that since the beginning of the year. When we did the game predictions, I said the Cardinals would not win a game with Hopkins on suspension. I was close. They won, I believe, one or two games. One of them I know was against the Raiders. Mm-hmm. Did they only win one game against the Raiders? I think so. Anyways,
I believe so.
I think that was the only game they won, which was against the lowly Raiders. So, and you saw it last year, even with the D-Hop. I think once you fire Kliff, he's getting fired this year. I'd be shocked if he isn't. I think the next question to ask is, once Kliff is fired, all eyes turn to Kyler Murray. Because if he doesn't do good with this new coach, if he doesn't do good without D-Hop and this new coach, then you got to start looking at replacing Kyler Murray. But yeah, absolutely, I think Kliff Kingsbury. He been on the hot seat, bro.
Let Coach JB coach him. He hates Kyler Murray, bro.
I know
he would not even be the quarterback. It would be Colt McCoy the rest of the year if it was up to Coach JB. He calls him a mental midget all the time. It was hilarious, bro.
But yeah, absolutely, right. Kliff Kingsbury is on the hot seat.
I agree.